What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, and as always, thank you for clicking on this video. We're gonna go ahead and talk about Netflix's new film, The Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Well, I don't even want to call it new. I guess it's new for Netflix because this movie has gone through a whole lot of problems, and they ended up just selling it to Netflix. I think it was originally supposed to be in theaters. And the plot for this one is that a group of individuals or entrepreneurs or something, they're trying to open up a restaurant, but they also are trying to sell, they're trying to like buy this town, they're trying to have investors invest in this town in order to pretty much gentrify it. This ghost town of Harlow in Texas, which is the town where the orphanage is, the same orphanage where Leatherface grew up in, I'm guessing. I like how the movie starts off and it gets straight to the point. It doesn't spend too much time trying to feed you all this info from the original, because it's trying to, especially if you're a new audience member that has no idea what the franchise is about, it doesn't waste time doing that. That's something that I really like. But just as it starts off right away, gets to the point, the characters start off doing dumb stuff seriously right in the beginning, and when they do something, you're like, yeah, you're gonna die, you're not gonna last. There's a certain character that decides to go to the police because a certain character has to go to the hospital, so you know she's gonna die. And from the trailer, you know damn well that all these people that decided to live stream Leatherface, you know they are all going out, because the first thing they thought of when they first saw him is, yeah, let me pull out my phone and go live. So it's those little things like that that bug me, that made the movie just look just really stupid. The movie's only an hour and a half, so you know it's gonna be a little bit rushed just by seeing the runtime of the movie. And you know, if I want to be nice, there are just, I guess, a couple of good moments of suspense, of tensions. We have our classic moments where a certain individual is stuck in a van, or when someone is under the bed and Leatherface is close by, or when you're inside the closet. There is a couple of good kills also. The kills are not as spread out like in Halloween Kills, but because of that scene in the tour bus, it makes up, and it seems as if it totals the same number of kills as Michael Myers did, because Leatherface just wipes out everybody on that bus. There is one kill that I really like, which I thought was very creative, which was in the very beginning. I believe it's the first one, when Leatherface is in this van and he grabs this cop's arm and he breaks it, and the bones that stick out, he uses those to impale him. I thought that was pretty cool. But other than that, characters are really boring. I didn't care about any of them. The acting wasn't all that either. I mean, it makes sense, it's Netflix. And the only one that seemed pretty good, that seemed to stand out, was Sarah Yarkin. She plays the sister of Lola, or what's her name, Leela, played by Elsie Fisher. She's supposed to be like the new survivor, the one that continues the legacy, but I didn't find her interesting at all. She was just boring. She was hardly in the movie. This was more of her sister's movie, to be honest. And when it comes to the legacy characters, there is one survivor. She's kind of like the Laurie Strode of this franchise. It's not the original actress, because she did pass away, but it's the character that survived the original events. She's hardly in this movie. Oh, and Leatherface, he somehow managed to get his chainsaw that he's been storing for like, what, 50 years? And I'm surprised the chainsaw even still worked all this time. But judging by the looks of it, judging by the color, I think my man Leatherface went to Walmart or something. He got himself a Ryobi. You know, he had to go electrical. But in the end, this movie had nothing going for it. My expectations were not high, just because of all the issues that this movie was going through. And when you really look at the plot, this plot seems more fit for a different franchise. I was thinking it's more fit for either a Resident Evil movie, because you have a ghost town, you have these people, and it's a good way to set up for that. That's just one little idea that came to me. And the fact that they are looked as people who are trying to gentrify a certain city or town, I guess they were going for the Candyman route, but they didn't use those elements, they didn't tie those elements to the plot in order to make an interesting, not just an interesting horror movie, but just an interesting mystery, an interesting thriller. So in the end, I will say that the Netflix's Texas Chainsaw Massacre is a bootleg. Alright, so Netflix's Texas Chainsaw Massacre, if you've seen it or if you're gonna see it, I want to know from you guys your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. If you like this video, go ahead and smash that like button. Don't forget to smash the subscribe button. Be on the lookout for more videos. Thank you guys so much for watching. Keep watching this channel and keep watching movies.